What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So whether you're a student right now, or if you're a part-time employee, a full-time employee, or maybe you're looking to build an entire income on its own, everyone would love to bring in a little extra cash on the side. So today we're going to take a look at the top 5 best side hustles that can start making you money today. Let's jump right into it. So all of the side hustles on this list are things that I have tried personally, or things that I know someone personally who has tried these things successfully and has been able to make extra money on the side doing them. So the first side hustle on our list is focus groups. And if you're not familiar with what a focus group is, basically it's when companies are doing market research and they will pay you or compensate you for your time and your opinion on a certain product or service. So if they're looking at launching a new product or service, they will bring people in and get their opinion on that product before they send it out to the entire market. And in my experience, these companies typically pay anywhere between $50 and $500, and usually the time commitment is anywhere between 30 minutes up to 3 hours at the absolute most. On top of being compensated with cash, you also often are offered different products and services for free as a result of participating in the focus group. Now, sometimes these focus groups are in person, but a lot of times they're online, and I would highly recommend that you check out Focus Point Global as well as focusgroups.com. These are two great resources, and you can fill out different applications and find focus groups in your area that you can apply for today. The second side hustle on our list is one of my personal favorites, and I did talk about it in a previous video, and that's laptop flipping. So if you did miss that previous video, laptop flipping is basically where you buy a laptop at a low price and sell it at a higher price, and then you get to keep the difference. And it's very similar to electronic flipping or flipping cell phones that a lot of people do, but I found that laptop flipping works best for me, and there's a number of reasons. So if you did miss that last video, go ahead and check it out, but I highly recommend laptop flipping as a viable way to make extra income. So if you're just getting started with laptop flipping, you'll probably be able to do about 5 laptops a month, which I found will equal about $1,000 in profit, since each laptop usually generates around $200 in profit per item. Now, over time, as you get more efficient and you get better at flipping, you'll be able to flip a lot more computers, and I've even had months where I've been able to flip 20 computers or more, which usually equals around $4,000 in pure profit at the end of the month. Now, if you want more details on this, obviously go ahead and check out that previous video, but I would highly recommend downloading Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or Let Go, and just start shopping around in your area and see if there are people selling computers that you would be able to negotiate down and sell that computer. I always say that you make the money when you buy the computer, so the first step is obviously finding a good deal and negotiating down so that you can create a high profit margin. If you have any specific questions about laptop flipping, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I have a lot of experience with it, and I'd be happy to help you out. So the third side hustle on our list is buying items in bulk and selling them individually on somewhere like eBay or Amazon. So I'm sure you're familiar with Amazon FBA or Shopify dropshipping or other forms of dropshipping, but a lot of times these are very confusing and complicated for people. So you can basically copy that same model, but just specifically focus on one product at a time. So just like Amazon FBA or dropshipping, you can go on sites like Alibaba.com and you can buy products in bulk, and as a result you get them at a lower price. And then you can take those same products and sell them individually on the US or international markets, but you sell them on an individual basis at a higher rate than what you bought it for. Now obviously there's a lot of important details, and you want to make sure that you do your research and pick a product that will sell quickly, because you don't want to buy 500 of some random product that doesn't ever sell. In my experience, I've been able to find products that usually generate around 40 to 50% profit margins, which is pretty good, and you can buy whatever quantity that you can afford at that time. Obviously the more you buy, the lower the cost, but start off small and then you can expand greatly from there. And the best part about this is that if you master how to do this with one product, you can duplicate the exact same product over and over and eventually build out your own Shopify store. But I highly recommend that you start just listing things on eBay or Amazon, because these are already optimized search engines, so people are already on the sites buying things, whereas if you start your own Shopify store, you're going to have to drive traffic to that website, you're going to have to pay for advertisements, and it's just a lot of headache. So I would highly recommend that you start on eBay or Amazon, which already has customers shopping and buying things, and then grow from there. So the next 2 side hustles on our list are not exactly side hustles, but they kind of are in my opinion, because they don't always require you to put in a full-time amount of work, which is typically viewed as 40 hours a week in the United States. So number 4 on our list is actually bartending, and while a lot of people would view this as a regular job, and a lot of times it is, I have a number of friends that have been able to generate a full-time income by working part-time as a bartender on the weekends alone. Especially if you get in at the right restaurant or bar, a lot of times if you work a busy shift, you can generate several $100s in profit every single night through tips and wages. Like I said, I have a few friends that work just Friday night shifts and Saturday night shifts, and these are the busiest shifts for the bars and restaurants, so they're able to generate a full week's worth of income by just working these 2 busy nights. And a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of states in the US actually allow you to serve alcohol at the age of 18. You don't need to be 21 necessarily to be a bartender in some states in the United States. Now, obviously, most people don't start off as bartenders, so you'll probably have to start a little lower down and then work your way up. But once you're able to become a bartender, then you can start building relationships with customers and start generating a lot more in income through your tips and wages. And the last side hustle on our list is another curveball, but I highly recommend it, and that is golf caddying. Now, again, this one might seem a little odd to some people, but golf caddying can be a great way to earn some extra money, especially in the summer months. Local golf courses and country clubs will often pay $40 to $50 per bag. That means if you're able to carry 2 bags and 3 rounds of golf per day, you can generate $300 in profit per day just by being a golf caddy. And I think it's important to mention that you don't need to love golf or know everything about golf. A lot of times people are just looking for someone to carry their clubs. But if you do know a lot about golf, you can earn a lot more. And I have friends that are able to generate $100 or more per bag because they are able to make proper suggestions and know what clubs work best for certain players. And I know that at the beginning I said 5 side hustles, but the last bonus one is obviously mowing lawns. And this is the most classic and easy side hustle that I'm sure everyone has done at some point. But I'm not necessarily talking about mowing mom or dad's lawn. I mean expanding it and really making a business out of this, especially in the summer months when the grass is growing and a lot of people are cutting their lawns anyways. When I was younger, this was one of the easiest ways for me to make money, and I was able to make about $25 or more per hour just by mowing our lawn and a few neighbors' lawns as well. And the great thing about mowing lawns is that if you really want to take it seriously, you can really build it up and make it into a full-time income. Thank you so much for checking out my video. If you got any value out of it, please drop a like and let me know down in the comment section what side hustles did I miss and what side hustles are you doing to make some extra income every single month. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos just like this one. I really appreciate your time. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.